Okay, let's just get right into it. You see that bestseller sticker on a book, right? And you think, okay, must be good. Lots of people bought it. Pure success. Well, prepare to have that idea just completely ripped apart.
Yeah.
This deep dive. We're being brutally honest. We are cutting the bullshit about the publishing industry because that whole image, pure democratic success, it's a fantasy. It's frankly a goddamn cesspool of manipulation, backroom deals, even outright fraud.
Yeah, and to really get into that cesspool, we've looked at some pretty, let's say, prickly sources. We're talking the Now and Then Journal of Publishing and the Underdog Uprising, especially their Strangle the System series. These guys, they don't pull punches.
And neither are we.
So get ready. We're going to name some names. Crooks, cheats, the whole self-serving bunch at the top who rigged this game.
So this illusion, right? Bestseller list. They have never been these pure measures of success they pretend to be. Not even close. You think it's fair, reflects what people actually love. You've been sold a lie. It is a playground for manipulation, period.
And it's the audacity, honestly, that gets me. Especially with the big one, the New York Times list. They say it's based on sales from a, get this, confidential list of bookstores, wholesalers, and distributors. Confidential. Think about that. Nobody verifies it. We don't know which stores. Are they picking favorites? Ignoring others?
Yeah.
We definitely don't know how they weight the sales. Does, like, a tiny indie store count the same as Amazon? Who knows? And if you don't know the sources, well, you can't check the math, can you? It's like the whole foundation is cracked.
Exactly. Which means, and here's where it gets really, really rotten, an editor could theoretically just shove a book into the number 4 spot because maybe they got paid off, or maybe it's political, pushing some agenda. It's a closed loop designed for this kind of crap, hidden behind this fancy authority. It's garbage, absolute garbage.
The sources, especially Underdog Uprising, they put it so bluntly. I love this. Translation: we won't tell you who's feeding us the numbers, so good luck proving we're full of shit. Zero transparency, zero accountability. It's a black box designed that way. Keeps you guessing, keeps them in control. It just destroys trust.
And once you see that scam, once the curtain's pulled back there, you start seeing the dirty tricks everywhere. Like bulk buying, oldest trick in the book. Scum level tactic, honestly. Authors, or maybe their backers, just quietly buy thousands of their own books, often sneakily through different stores so no one notices, all just to game the system, hit that list. It's just blatant.
Blatant manipulation.
So why the hell do they do it? Why spend maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars buying your own book? Because that label, best-selling author, it sticks forever. It's like a brand. Suddenly you've got credibility, your speaking fees go way up, you get media interviews, better book deals, bigger advances.
Right, and the math makes sense for them in a twisted way.
Yeah. The source mentioned, like, spending $150,000 to buy 7,000 copies just to hit number 9 on some list. You make that back easy with all the new doors it opens. It's this rigged cycle. And it pushes out the authors who actually deserve it, but don't have, a rich backer or a pack footing the bill.
And we're not talking hypotheticals.
Right.
The sources name names. Ted Cruz, for instance.
Yeah.
His publisher, HarperCollins, accused of bulk buying Unwoke to boost its rank. That wasn't just whispers, it was reported. Raises big questions, right?
No way.
Especially for political figures buying status.
It's infuriating. And it happens across the board politically. Donald Trump's books, tied to campaigns, political groups buying huge amounts to push them up the charts. Blurs the line between fundraising and actual book sales. Remember Stacey Abrams, her campaign in 2018, caught red-handed buying her memoir in bulk to juice the rankings.
Yep, I remember that.
It's not about popularity. It's manufactured success creates this false narrative. It's a total breach of trust with readers.
And it goes beyond just the main campaigns. Donald Trump Jr.'s book, Liberal Privilege, Underdog Uprising, flag that one, said GOP operatives were buying pallets of copies. Pallets. Just gaming the system. But it's not only politics. Look at James Patterson, the king of thrillers, right? Well, the sources mentioned times his books mysteriously ran out of stock on release week. Or these suspiciously coordinated sellouts at big stores right at launch.
Convenient.
Very convenient. Drives hype, creates scarcity, makes it look like overwhelming demand, which then, feeds more sales. It's playing the game very effectively.
But the slime doesn't stop there. You game the bestseller lists. Okay, what's next? The reviews. The review industrial complex. Just as rotten, just as compromised. These critics at the prestigious places, the New Yorker, Crooks, Publishers Weekly, they're supposed to be objective. That's the big joke.
Yeah, the grand pretense.
But so many are just tangled up in the industry web. It's this cozy little club, just as unfair as the damn lists. It's a joke.
It really is. The sources just lay it out. Reviewers schmoozing at the same industry parties. They're trading favors for early access. Getting real cozy with publishers. It's not just networking.
Yeah.
It creates this whole environment of mutual back scratching. Not exactly unbiased analysis.
Right. The whole incentive is warped. Keep the relationship sweet, not deliver honest critique. You seriously think an editor at some big magazine can't be swayed? By gifts, fancy trips, favors that boost their career? Come on, please. Look at the Oscars, right? Everyone knows money and influence try to buy those awards. The book world, it just hides its dirt better. But it's just as corrupt, just as self-serving. It's disgusting.
And again, the sources aren't afraid to point fingers. Use examples. Jake Tapper's The Hellfire Club. Rave reviews everywhere. Almost like CNN's star anchor had friends in high places, as one source put it.
Funny how that works.
Or Reza Aslan. Sources say his connections kept his books relevant, kept them mainstream, even with pretty glaring inaccuracies being pointed out publicly.
Yeah, I remember the issues with some of his stuff.
The influence is there, and it silences real criticism.
And then you've got what Underdog Uprising calls the real scum. The agents, the publishers, exploiting authors, lining their own pockets, using these exact same rigged systems. They profit from the manipulation they help create, while new authors especially just struggle to get seen.
Yeah, that's the deeper rot. Beyond just individual authors gaming it, Tucker Max's publisher, allegedly used shady tactics to inflate his sales figures, just pushing them through. Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life saw these mysteriously coordinated bulk orders, supposedly from conservative groups, manufacturing demand hitting the charts, and even someone huge like Malcolm Gladwell, accused of leveraging his insider status, dominating lists maybe without purely organic public demand initially. The sources suggest, with his influence, his network, he allegedly got preferential treatment, better placement, marketing boosts, stuff that might not reflect just readers picking it up on day one.
It's systemic, baked into the whole goddamn industry.
Exactly. It's not just a few bad apples, a whole barrel's kind of rotten.
Yeah. So what's the takeaway for you? The reader, the person who just wants a good book without swimming through this cesspool of hype. It means there's no damn oversight. That's the big lie. People think bestseller lists are sacred scoreboards. Pure merit. They're not. They're just marketing tools. Curated. Treated like gospel, but really just another way that elite rig the game. Keep the money, the influence flowing where they want it. It's a complete racket.
It really is. This whole corrupt machine, it just feeds itself. Gatekeepers protecting gatekeepers. Even if no one's literally taking cash bribes for every spot, the potential for manipulation is just everywhere, built right into the lack of transparency. This whole ecosystem is a racket, propped up by lies told to authors and readers for decades.
A grand charade.
But the jig is up. It really is. People are seeing it now.
Which brings us to something like Bookstrut, and why it's not just like another option. It's a goddamn revolution. It's a corruption-proof model this industry desperately needed for decades. This isn't a tweak. It's a direct answer to all the bullshit we just talked about. It's a revolution for authors, for readers, burning down the old system.
And it works totally differently. Transparent, data-driven. It cuts out the gatekeepers entirely. See, authors get direct control. You upload your cover, description, okay? And then 3 main ideas from your book. Then the STRIU algorithm. It matches your book with readers who also put in their ideas for a good book. It's not about keywords you can stuff or trick.
Right, not just keywords.
No, it understands meaning, concepts, themes. It connects your ideas to a reader's ideas, even if they use totally different words. Like sustainable living, connecting to eco-friendly homes, a real match.
Based on the actual substance.
Exactly. And when a reader clicks your buy link, you send them wherever you want, your own site, an indie bookstore, any platform you trust. Which means you keep way more of the money, instead of handing 50, 60, even 70% to the big corporations running the old rigged game.
Okay, so here's the kicker. Here's how Bookstrut just torches the old guard. No shadowy editorial boards pushing books. No paid-off reviewers writing fake hype.
None.
No bulk buy bullshit juicing the numbers.
Impossible.
Nobody at Bookstrut can take a bribe to bump you up some list, because there is no list like that. No magic tricks, no backroom deals, no political games with rankings. It's built on data. Real discovery. The only way to rise is to have a book that actually matches what readers are looking for.